Hello, can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay, great.
Yes, I'm sorry, I just needed to restart my computer.
No worries.
Yeah, because we're expecting a typhoon tonight.
Oh,
Yep, so I
oh,
think it's kind of affecting a little on
okay.
our
So is
internet.
everything okay in Philippines now?
Yeah, so far. It's kind of weird because we've been expecting to be a little cold and then fresh air, kind of warm
Yeah.
air like that, but it's just always cloudy. It's always like dark outside when, especially, it starts like 4 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It starts to be cloudy. However, it does not rain yet.
Okay.
Maybe yesterday, it rained. It drizzled very little,
Oh,
and then today it rained just about 1 minute, I think, or 2 minutes. That's why it's kind of weird. But actually,
yeah.
we are expecting.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so I hope we can finish our class up until my last class with a good connection.
Yeah, I hope
Yeah.
so as well.
Okay, how are you? Of course.
Great. Just quite a usual day. And oh, by the way, our company started a new policy for our employees to work from home. Uh,
Oh,
So some of our colleagues, they are working at homes recently,
okay.
from this Monday, from yesterday. So actually at the office right now, it's very empty.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of a very weird feeling because just feel like, because you cannot see other colleagues now.
Okay.
Only I think in our office right now we only have about 30 colleagues at the office, and other
Okay.
colleagues, they have started to work from home. So it's like kind of weird. I feel like uh maybe they are having the holidays or something that you cannot meet them. And one of our one of our office area is closed. So uh yeah. It's
Okay.
kind of a, yeah, new working environment now.
New working environment.
Yeah.
Uh, how about last year when the COVID-19 just started? Did you also work from home?
Yeah. All of us, we were working at home for about 3 months or four
And
months.
the reason
And
working at home now, is it about the COVID still?
not really, because
Oh, okay.
during the period that we were working at home, our general manager feels that our working efficiencies are quite good as well. So Uh, and also because of COVID-19, working remotely, it's kind of a new working style. He feels that. So
Oh, okay.
uh, from the last, I think from last year, December,
Okay.
the company has started to like try and error to train us how to work outside from the office effectively, and also like maybe you don't really need to work for the whole 8 hours, but you're
Feel that way.
mm, trying to get used to it,
Okay.
because it's kind of a little bit weird. Like
Okay.
you cannot meet your colleagues in the following period, and
Exactly.
maybe yeah.
And
So
when,
everything.
okay, go ahead, please.
Okay. So like every meetings you need to have a conference calls.
Okay.
So
Or a group
and
call, right?
Yeah, and
Okay.
even if you have a new members of the team, maybe you cannot just meet them in person directly.
Okay.
Maybe you meet them on the conference call first, and maybe after
Yes.
2 or 3 months, and you can meet them in person. So it's kind of a very new style of working for me.
Working routine, right, and so on.
Yeah,
Well, I think yeah, that's the difference in my environment.
yeah,
Though I could feel the a huge difference because when I was still working in a company, of course, your friends, your colleagues, your co-teachers are the ones making your day great most of the time, right? And then
yeah,
when you would have meetings that would, like us, just talking about strategies and teaching students, so we always have fun. However, I think now I can say I'm liking it working at home because, of course, I have my time and
yeah,
then I do my crafts at home. I started
yeah,
to see myself, you know, loving doing furnitures, painting our house, fixing anything that I could have here, cleaning, etc., cooking, and so on. And then, of course,
yeah,
I'm with my family.
yeah. That's one of the main point as well.
Yeah, but I think the difference is, of course, in your part, you need to work from the normal, right?
Yeah,
The normal working schedule. But in my case, of course, like if ever I have students who are absent, so that's going to be my break. I will just
yeah.
prepare for my next student. Okay. So do you think you see yourself liking it in the future? Or you still want to have your time working in your office?
I think working at home is also a very good choice,
Okay.
but maybe I need some times to get to use it because sometimes you
Okay.
maybe because you are staying at home, you
Okay.
may feel a little bit lazy.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's
yeah,
one negative.
yeah,
Okay.
and you don't really need to dress up,
Okay.
so maybe it's not really. I think it's not that good because
Okay.
oh, I
It's
remember when I was working at home last year for about 3 or 4 months because of the COVID-19.
yeah.
I forgot how to um, make up, just like
You put
I
makeup.
forgot how to, yeah,
How to put your Oh, okay.
yeah, because it's too like for too long
Yeah. Like three
to
months.
put up. Yeah,
Okay.
so I took a lot of time on it. So I feel very, oh my goodness.
Oh, okay. All right. Yes. Well, that's what
Yeah,
I also remind my wife always. That,
yeah,
even you're just at home, you should put lipsticks, a little of
yeah.
something on your face to make yourself, you know, not really
Feel
that
feel
you
yeah,
go
yeah,
to work, but the confidence would be there,
yeah,
even you're just at home.
yeah. That's true.
Yes.
I will do that as well.
Oh, yes, of
Uh,
course. Well, I
yeah,
supposed to tell you that as well. Since you said that you had no time or you almost forgot to put makeup on your face, so still, even just a little, and then lipsticks should always be there. I think
yeah,
that would be fine because
yeah, yeah,
whenever you pass by a mirror or try to look at yourself in the mirror, so you would be glad to see yourself. You
yeah.
will not
Pretending
just,
that we are here
yeah,
also.
you
At
work in your
yeah,
office.
sure, sure.
Okay, because oh, the scary part is that you might forgot to put makeup or anything else on your face, and then you will go to the supermarket forgetting putting anything on your face, right?
Yeah, that's very horrible. Yeah,
Okay, or awkward.
awkward. Yeah.
Okay, you're not used to it. All right.
Yeah. 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 Yesterday was Tuesday. Yeah. Yeah. It started. It started yesterday, and until no ideas like forever. Mm, yeah. I mean, because our companies uh like when all of us are working at home, then they will uh close the office. So the physical office will not be uh there. And yeah. Um, our goal is forever, like forever working remotely. Like you don't really need to work at your home. You can also work at the maybe cafe or park or other places. Like you just don't need to enter to the office during the following years when you are employee of the company. Oh, okay. It started yesterday. It depends on people. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Empathy. Empathy. You mean I mentioned that the office is really empty now, right? Em yeah, EMPY. Okay, so I can also use empathy to describe that there's no much colleagues at the office, right? It feels empty. Yeah. Yeah. Ghost town. Okay. Yeah. Ghost town.
Yes, when you
Okay.
describe something like that. Okay. And then just this sentence is just missing one word. You said, I need some time to get used it. But I'm not really sure if you said get used to it. Okay. So I just heard you said I need some time to get used to it like that. So we're just missing the preposition to there.
Okay.
Okay, so just not a correction. I'm not really sure. Just a clarification. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are just OC, not really corrections, but clarifications. Maybe it's just about the pronunciation. But good job there.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So anything else
No.
to share? Okay, let's have the topic part.
Okay. Conclusion, useful phrases, right?
Yes.
The part 4.
Yeah, letter C and then oh there. Okay, it's letter C.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Conclusion, useful phrases. We must focus our attention on blah blah blah. What I suggest is there is a necessity for we need more. We have no choice but to appropriate measures must be taken. The only option we have is to these changes are inevitable. We will have to revise our estimations. The result or outcome will be I strongly recommend or to conclude I am happy or I regret to announce that blah blah blah.
Okay. So what can you say about the examples? Would they be useful for you to take note?
Yeah, I think some of it.
Some of it. Okay, I want you to choose 3, or depending how many you would like to complete in a sentence.
Okay. We must focus our attention on the following marketing strategies in order to achieve our sales goal next month.
Okay, how about if you are talking to your family member?
You mean use this phrase?
Yes, the same.
We must focus our attention on taking good care of our grandmother in order to help her do something in her spare time.
Great. Okay, but seems kind of hard because you're not used to it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, all right. So, of course, even if we or you are learning terms, words, etc., because of your job, so of course, don't also forget that you could have, conversation outside your office. So, those will be helpful for you
Yeah.
as well. Okay?
But I have a question that is these phrases are very formal?
Not really. Depending on the situation.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So that's why, anyways, well, there are just formal and informal when it comes to work. But actually, when it comes outside, a formal phrase can be informal because that's how you normally talk to your family members or friends. That's how it becomes informal,
Yeah.
right? Okay, and then you make it formal because you're working in an office. and then depending
Yeah.
on how much words you also add to make it more formal, like that. Okay, so always try to use it, in different situations. So you'll have, you would widen up your vocabulary.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
second sentence.
The only option we have is to
Yes.
the only option we have is to book a hotel and tonight. Mm,
So try to think of situation. Why are you going to book a hotel?
yeah. Sorry, it's your sound is very small.
Oh, hello?
Yeah. That's
It's
good.
better? Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I say your sound is small or little?
Your voice
Your
is
voice
kind of low.
is kind of low.
Yeah, or
Okay.
you could also say the sound of your voice is kind of low.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your sound of voice.
The sound of your voice.
Sound of your voice.
Yes, because we're talking article the and then voice and then your sound, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So the only option
Mm,
we have is to book a hotel tonight, or you would like to change it if it's fine.
oh. The only because of the summer period, everyone travel around the country. So if we want to travel around during this period, the only option we have is to book this hotel immediately.
Okay.
Is it okay?
Yeah, that's just fine. Anyways, depending on you, on how you play on the first, in the middle, or in the end of your sentence. All right. Or same thing. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'll just put it below.
Okay.
Okay, here. The only option we have is to, you can say, book in a hotel this summer since there are too many people traveling, right?
Yeah.
Traveling. In, so you can add in different, oh, what did you say? Traveling in, or traveling,
The summer period.
okay.
Summer vacation.
Yes, okay. People traveling, so you can say throughout this summer season.
Oh, there's some season.
Oh, sorry,
Okay.
this is one word, throughout. So your sentence a while ago was good, though it was kind of, confusing while you were creating it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so to make it better, that's right. Just to make it clear, so you can rearrange it again this way using it in the first part. So you could say
Okay.
since, you could use this one, and then throughout, to explain something the whole summer. Or you can also say the whole summer
Okay.
season or throughout. So these are the synonyms, practices that
Oh,
we should use,
yeah.
right? Not to forget, because that's how you could have more ideas in your mind if you could have more synonyms, because that's how you can easily construct and rearrange your words, but just having the same thought. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. And then you can also rearrange this throughout the summer season. The only option we have is to book a hotel as soon as possible because there are too many people, booking or checking in most of hotels nearby if you are referring just to your city nearby like that. So it's up to you. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
All right. Okay. Third sentence. Let's see here.
Mm, because of the COVID-19 uh, influences, our sales uh, our sales was decreased last quarter. We will have to revise our selling estimation for the next quarter of this year.
Okay, for the next quarter of
For the next quarter,
of this year.
yeah.
Okay, all right. But as you can see here, well, I'm not really sure if this is typo error or it's a sentence. It's a statement. We will have to revise our estimation. So you can use this in the end of the sentence if this is a statement, if it's period. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then if it's if it's a phrase that needs to be continued, so you can say your sentence that way.
Like what?
Because here there is a period. I'm not really sure if it should have more periods, right, as to continue this phrase.
Yeah.
Okay, so if it's a statement has a phrase with a period in the end, so you can use this in the end of your sentence.
Yeah.
All right, and then if it's a phrase that needs to be elaborate, so you can use this, let's say, in the first part of your sentence. Okay?
We will have to revise our estimation. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, this next quarter.
Oh, okay.
Or interchange, rearrange. So you can just say in this next quarter,
Yeah.
because of blah blah blah, we will have to revise our estimations or our estimation.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can say because of the problem of or because of the decreased sales percentage, we will have to revise our estimation. So see the difference?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yes, okay, that's what I mean. Because there is just only one period. I'm not really sure if this phrase is kind of statement as a complete thought or it should have had three periods like to continue it. So that's the way. All right?
Yeah.
Okay. Clear?
Yeah. Clear.
Okay, you want one more or let's have part 5?
Yeah, we can have part 5.
Okay, sure, no problem. All right. So this is the graph, or this is an example of a graph, and you already have your answer. Please read.
Okay. As you can see from the above graph, the pollution levels in London have increased dramatically since 1600. However, in the year around 1880, the data shows that the levels of pollution keep decreasing in the following years. Meanwhile, the pollution issue caused by sulfur dioxide was the major problem, which is much higher than smoke during these years. To conclude, it seems that the issue of air pollution in London has been well controlled by the government.
Oh, very good. Okay. Um, did you, what do you call this one? Isn't it when you're typing, there will be some errors showing, right?
Yeah, this part, you mean whether there's any type of error, right?
Yeah.
This part, no, but the following parts will some type of error.
Which part?
Next part.
About the idioms.
Yeah.
Okay, well, anyways, sometimes I advise my student if there are errors, I suggest them not to, change it if they see the right answer, so they would know which part should they be paying attention more. All right, but of course, in your part, I know that that's just normal. Anyways, just
And I have a
oh, sure.
here. The orange,
Ah,
the word I made in orange here. I just not really sure about, should I say have increased dramatically, or I can say has been increased dramatically, like have been increased or have increased.
okay. When you use been, you
Yeah.
change, you put ing.
Or have been increasing.
Yes, dramatically. Okay, why? Because when you say have been, has been, you're referring to something in the past up until maybe up until present. Or it could
Yeah.
also mean in the future or as a future plan. So that is a progressive way of saying something from the past up until now. So we put ing. Let's say,
From the past.
yeah, if you would notice, they would ask you, how long have you been working? Or how long have you been working in London?
Oh yeah.
Or you could also say, how long have you worked in London?
Does that mean that you are no longer working at London now?
If you say, I have worked in London for 6 years, it means you're not working there anymore because that's a perfect past which the action has already happened.
Yeah.
But if you say, I have been working for 6 years, somehow maybe you're not, but there is a chance that you might go back there.
Oh, okay.
So the time the time or at the moment that you're telling it to the interviewee, maybe somehow you still have some plans.
Yeah.
Or sometimes it depends on the question. All right, we rely on the question. If they ask you how long have you been, so you should answer I have been. If they ask you how many years have you worked, so you should answer I worked. All right. So
Yeah.
sometimes those are the basis, so you will not get confused.
Okay. But because of this graph, in the year around 1880,
Yes.
it started to decrease, right? So
Yep.
because of this, I cannot say have been increasing dramatically since 1600, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I got
depending on the time phrase, that's what we call.
Okay.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, Lamini, the pollution levels in London have increased or has increased dramatically.
Okay.
Okay. The questions?
No.
Oh, by the way, not really a correction. This word, because you said keep a while ago, so it should be kept because it's in the past tense.
Sorry, can you repeat that again, please?
Okay,
Keep.
yeah, here. It's kept, that's
Yeah.
right, but when you were reading it, you pronounced it as keep.
Oh,
Okay, so
so I
just,
should say
yeah, kept. Yep,
kept.
yep,
Okay.
okay. But anyways, no corrections about the pronunciation.
Okay.
Okay, next.
The next part, right?
Yes, idioms. So any additionals on part 5?
Additional or part 5?
Yeah, additional ideas or what you would like to add to? Additionals.
Oh, uh, no.
Okay, well, you could also say that way, expression, any additionals or any additions or any
Oh, any
yes, or you could also use the word addendums. Any addendums? That would be better.
added?
Yes,
How
addendums.
spell it?
Okay,
The
this was a word we had last time, if you could still remember. Addendums.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Right.
added. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
so if ever you are asking for some more information, so you could also say this. Are there any addendums for the production? Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that's double D, sorry. Oh,
Yeah, because of the Google correction.
yeah, but okay. As I remembered, it was just 1D. Okay, anyways, Google is right most of the time.
Okay.
Okay, so going to idioms.
Okay.
Yeah, which I like the most. So done and dusted.
You mean which one do I like most?
I mean, when I'm having idioms with my students.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
Oh. Mm,
So let's start.
yeah. Okay. When a project, task, or activity is done and dusted, it is completely finished or ready. I have nearly finished preparing the presentation. When it's all done and dusted, I will be able to relax.
Yes.
So, for my sentence here, by now the deal was done and dusted, or uh, this project is in the final review process. When the authority approves the proposal by this Friday, the whole project will be done and dusted.
Okay. Well, just a little about number 1. This is right, okay? Though, someone might get confused. No, not get confused. Just a little missing thought when you directly say by now. Because sometimes it means maybe there's still a situation or there's still some chances that something is still ongoing when you say by now. Okay?
Oh,
Yeah, so
okay.
you could say not directly by now. You could say you could use at the moment.
At the moment.
Yes, and then by now. Oh, I forgot it. Um, oh yeah, definitely by now. Oh, sorry. Yeah, definitely by
Yeah.
now. The deal was done and dusted. Okay, I just use definitely because to make it sure that you are also describing at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, so to make it both the same meaning. Okay, because mostly we use by now when we are not yet sure, right? I think by
Yeah.
now they are still, or by now they are talking about the ending of the project. So let's just wait for 5 minutes that way, like that. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So to make it specifically, at the moment, so you could use definitely, for sure, and so on.
Okay. So you mean by now it's that maybe something haven't totally be done, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And then number two is right. I like it. Next.
Okay. Donkey work.
Nanong
This expression is
nanong
used
singaw
to
sekarang
describe the
definitely,
unpleasant,
for
repetitive,
sure,
or boring parts of a job.
right now.
I do the donkey work. My boss gets the credit. Oh, one pronunciation question here. Should I say re, repetitive or repetitive? This one.
Repetitive.
Repetitive.
Yep.
Okay, repetitive.
Repetitive.
So for my sentence
Repetitive.
here, nobody prefers being assigned the donkey work. Everyone likes to be responsible for the credit work. And the second would be Nancy asks Brian to do all the donkey work. Meanwhile, she just sat around doing nothing.
Okay. I like both of the sentences. Good job.
Okay.
Okay.
So those are correct.
Yep. Very well used. Okay.
Okay. And next, doom and gloom.
Yes.
A general atmosphere of pessimism.
Yeah. Pessimism.
Yeah. And a feeling that the situation is not going to improve is referred to as doom and gloom. Fortunately, it's not doom and gloom for all business, in spite of the economic situation.
Okay.
So for my sentence, okay. So for my sentences here, because of the COVID-19, the global market seems doom and gloom for physical stores and shops. Many retailers, such as supermarkets, department stores, are facing the problems of layoffs and bankruptcy. And the next one will be, unfortunately, it's likely that the aviation industry is doom and gloom because of the COVID-19. Travelers may not be able to cross their country board as easy as before.
Okay. As easy as before. Yes. Okay. Number one. That's right. I like it. Just to make it better, we can add virus. Oh, sorry.
Virus COVID-19?
Yeah, here. Because of the virus COVID-19, because you used comma, and then if you would just say COVID-19, the thought of the first part isn't that really about COVID-19, because it means that way, like, is it the virus, or is it the effect on the people, or is it the pandemic, or is it what's happening now, like that, okay?
Oh,
So to make
yeah.
it directly, you're referring to the virus, which is COVID-19. So you can say because of the virus COVID-19 instead of saying the effect, the consequences, and so on. Okay? All right, and then be careful. I noticed that your intonation here suddenly dropped down. So you should say because of the COVID-19, because you sounded because of the COVID-19 like that, right?
Oh, you mean need to have a small pause?
Yeah, it would sound a kind of statement because you're directing it as an introduction because of COVID-19. Okay?
Oh,
So
COVID-19.
yes, so the sound will not drop down, or the intonation, or not a question. Okay? Okay, because the next part is a fact that you are telling. So that's why.
Yeah.
Okay. And then number two, right? Oh,
Yeah.
I like both because it's just a continuation of number one. So I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's unique. Okay, great. Next.
Okay. Down and drain.
Okay.
To say that money, time, or energy has gone down the drain means, oh, down the drain means that it has been wasted or lost. His years of research went down the drain when the company went bankrupt.
Okay.
So for my sent, oh, the So for my sentence here, our company was preparing to invest in the Chinese mobile games industry. However, the Chinese game developer regret, regret, regretted
Yes.
to regretted, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's right. Good job.
Regretted to partner with us. Of our past 4 months research went down the drain.
Went
And
down.
the
Yeah.
next
Okay.
one
Great.
went down the drain.
Yeah, went down the drain.
Yeah.
Okay. Next.
Okay. If the factory closes, that will be $1 million worth of investment down the
Oh,
drain.
I like this one. Okay, great. This is my favorite sentence of the day of from you. Yeah. Yeah. This is a very good example. That's why it's my favorite sentence you made in our class tonight. See how it is being direct, not so detailed, but you know what's happening in your sentence using idioms. That's why I like idioms when I describe and then when I read some books and so on. Because it shortens, the description. It's not detailed, but it looks detailed because you already know what's happening in the sentence. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So see, if you would see this one, compare it to this one, right? You have a lot of explanations here.
Yeah.
Okay, but this one could only mean this one, right?
Oh,
So
yeah, that's
depending
true.
on how you use it well and how you play it in your sentence. So that's what I want you to do more. And then you'll have fun, you'll see.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then it becomes easier. All right. Well, we still have some minutes, but I would like you to use maybe just two of part C phrases. Let's go back to part C.
Part C.
Yeah, the conclusion about useful phrases.
Yeah.
And then I want you to choose two and then use them, complete them using idiom.
Okay.
Okay, so you can just choose two of the idioms we have.
Hmm.
Can you do it?
Yeah.
Or even just one?
Um,
It's up to you. Yeah, sure. Since
Give me a minute.
yeah, we still have some time, though. I think that will not be enough to have the next topic, right? So we
Yeah.
can just finish it up this way.
Okay. I strongly recommend that we should hire another intern who can be responsible for the donkey work.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, see? Very
Yeah.
direct, but very detailed. Okay, next. Maybe one more.
Okay, wait me a second.
Okay, sure. Oh, you're laughing. I think you're enjoying it.
I think quite fun.
Yes, of course. And you could have it more when you have your free time.
Yeah.
Okay. You can send me on Skype, of course, so I could check it if you want.
Okay.
Okay.
we need more time to work on this project for the following days. And I believe that the project will be done and dusted next week.
Okay, I like that. Yes, or you can say preferably next week.
Preferably?
Yes, preferably. Preferably. It's like you're making it sure that it will be done and dusted by next week. Preferably means you are giving a due date that is, that is for sure. Okay.
Okay, so you mean where should I add this preferably?
Preferably next week.
Oh, preferably next week.
Yes,
Okay.
it means that you have chosen, that is for sure. This project will be done and dusted next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so that's how you can add more words, to have more ideas.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. All right, good job. Okay, so if you have time, if you will not be busy up until or up before our next class,
Yeah.
you could have more sentences if you would like to, and then you can send me on Skype.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yes, even not waiting for our class. If you have time and then you're free, you can send me anytime.
Okay.
Okay. By the way, I have sent you all those about grammar patterns, but I'm choosing the patterns just itself, so I could send it to you. So you can just focus on that. Anyways, you can browse those websites. Those are what I have been using.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And all of the details are already there, so you can do your own notes. But I'm doing my own notes to send it to you as well.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Oh, I really enjoyed our class tonight, especially this part, and I hope you would have more, you know, having fun making sentences using idioms. So we'll have it next time.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much.
You're always welcome. Have a good night.
You too.
Okay, bye.